Thanks very much, Alex. So look, as Alex mentioned there, the three of us undertook a case study each, and the focus of my case study was on the Fisheries Research and Development Corporation and the activities and the focus and how they tried to get a seafood marketing levy over the line. So early on, they came up with the reason of what they thought why change was necessary. So they knew that cheap imports were flooding the Australian market. The public perception around the environmental impacts and sustainability of the industry was poor. There was a knowledge gap regarding the health benefits of consuming seafood, and the industry was fragmented, it was broken, collaboration was a dirty word. What allowed all this to change? December 2012, the Research and Development Legislation Amendment Bill was passed by Federal Parliament. This change extended the scope and range of activities the RDCs could undertake, specifically related to marketing. The FRDC was now aligned with the other 14 RDCs around the country in that they were able to coordinate and develop projects with marketing as the driver to improve the future of the fisheries industry. They also understood that industry-based marketing required buy-in and support from the entire industry. So as such, they set out on a 6-month journey to try and engage as many sectors and as many people within the industry as possible. In doing so, they formed the Marketing Function Advisory Committee, and over a period of 6 months, they contacted over 500 people in the industry and really wanted to gauge their insights and their thoughts and what was important to the industry moving forward. They did this through a number of ways. There was a detailed information on the website, which included a link to a survey, and one which we actually based a lot of our information off for our survey we made. Hundreds of emails, phone conversations, and of course numerous face-to-face meetings. And it was a real conversation that evolved and happened over a long period. Stakeholders from every part of the industry were engaged. You've got aquaculture, wild catch processors, and the retailers. The findings of this would form the basis of a marketing plan, and that plan would be used to identify exactly what the industry might want from an industry-based marketing program. After this process, 6 months, 500 key people throughout the industry, they came up with the following focuses. Increasing the demand of Australian seafood, and a lot of these go without saying, but it was really just to go through that process and get everybody on the same page. Improving the returns for all stakeholders. A reduction in government red tape, improving or removing regulations that inhibited business. Improving the perception of the seafood industry, both internationally, domestically, internally, and also externally. Unite the industry and encourage collaboration, and of course the education of consumers regarding the distinct benefits of Australian seafood. So this whole process, what did we learn at the end of it? What did the Fisheries Research Development Corporation learn? Well, there was certainly an increase with collaboration with the industry. Farmers were talking to each other. It was a much more collaborative environment. They also discovered that the industry was dominated by a number of key stakeholders, and these guys seemed to hold all the cards. And due to that fact, unfortunately, their desire to get a marketing levy over the line was unsuccessful at that time. However, this since has led to the development of Seafood Industry Australia, and on June 9th this year in Adelaide, that Seafood Industry Australia was officially launched. And the mission of Seafood Industry Australia, I haven't got it up there, is to be united, effective, and respected. And I'm sure all those values certainly instill what we've been learning about this year in terms of leadership, and very much aligned with the vegetable industry. So the recommendations from the Fisheries Research Development Corporation case study is that we certainly need to identify and target the major players in the vegetable industry, make sure we get them on board. And also, a failure is not a failure. We learnt today about how long it can take a process to get over the line, and you know what's involved in all facets of these sort of conversations. So it's not a failure, it's a stepping stone and catalyst to continue the conversation and move forward. And with that, I'd like to hand over to Katie to tell us a bit about sweet potato.